Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols, and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And today from Redbird Bibles, we have my NASB 2020 side column reference rebound in double shot sapphire blue. I'm going to show you one leather it's comparable to, and that is the Horween Cavalier. Horween Cavalier, the Horween that you're used to, are completely different types of leathers, and these are extremely similar. Now this is an ink blue, and as I said earlier, this is a sapphire, so you can see the colors are a little bit different, but their behaviors are very similar. The way they tool, the way they stamp, everything is very similar with these leathers. So if you have any experience with the Horween Cavalier, then you'll know what to expect with the double shot. Also, if you have any experience with the double shot, then you know what the experience is going to be like with this Horween Cavalier, just in case you're on the fence as to one of these two options. Now, one thing about this leather is you can smell it. I mean, oh man, it smells good. It smells better than the Horween. This stuff just has a really sweet, nice, leathery smell to it. I can't describe it, but it is so good. So now let's talk about some features of this rebind. Number one, we have what is pretty much full. Yep, it touches here, and it touches here. Something new that Redbird didn't offer in the past is perimeter stitching. And this is hand stitched. And this is very nice work done by his wife. So kudos to Redbird Bibles' wife. Now let's open this thing up and take a look at some other features. Let's look at this liner. Sheepskin liner. One thing about Redbird, his gilt lines are always absolutely on point. He does some of the most beautiful gilt lines in the business. The corner work, that corner work is just beautiful. 100% perfectly consistent. Same number of pleats all the way around. Just gorgeous work. Edge line tab. Really nice. I love how he stops short here. Let me tell you why I think this is a good idea. Number one, it does assist in helping it lay flatter, but also it gets rid of that unsightly thick leather tab there on the end. It gives you the appearance of just a regular sheet of paper so that when you close it, you don't see that edge line tab sticking out of the Bible like you do on some. So now let's go ahead and take a look at his art gilding. And you can see really nice, even, well done work. Just check out that overhead view, just absolutely gorgeous. Those corners just look amazing. This is really next level. His work has come a long way since he first started. And one area that I want to show you that he has massively improved, and that is on his spine. Check out this spine work. Double tooled hubs, perfectly stamped, really nice and centered. Really love that logo. Now, one thing about the logo is you may say, wait a minute, that's off center. But let's take a look at this thing first, because you have to center it from the tail to the beak of the bird. And when you do that, it's about the same distance away. So that's really, really close to perfectly centered on that logo. It's just the way it's shaped makes it look a little odd. But this is the NASB 2020. And I love this Korean paper. One of the reasons I had this rebound is because this Korean paper is just absolutely beautiful. It is highly opaque, and this is in a verse-by-verse format all the way through. Of course, the words of Christ are in black. So one more test that we do with rebinders is the lay flat test. And I have not manipulated this Bible in any way, but here we are in the concordance, moving toward the maps, and this bad boy is laying flat in the back. So can it do the same thing in Genesis? Let's take a look. All right, here we are in Numbers. Let's keep going, and we're on the title page, and check that out. No effort, it's laying flat. Now, some people would say it's not laying flat because this is rising up, but I'm telling you, my definition of it laying flat is that I don't have to use my hands to hold it down, especially when we get into the book of Genesis, just like this. Also, one thing that you may want to know is if this bothers you that this rises up a little bit, there is a way to address that over time. And what you do is you take it and just press it down a little bit. Press that tab down, because this is made of leather, and leather can eventually change. And you can see with just a little effort, I've already got it laying flatter. And then you go about a signature, so about 60 pages or so, and you do the same thing again. And you just do this pretty much every time you use it until it's laying like you desire. Now, the key is to be gentle. Don't go pressing on this thing aggressively. Be gentle with it. And as you do that, you'll notice, number one, this gutter will spread a little bit, and you can do it on both sides. This gutter will spread a little bit, and then when you get back to the beginning, look at that, laying even flatter. So that's how you train a rebind. Really cool. One more thing I want to show you before we close this review out is I want to show you a comparison to another double shot. This is the natural double shot. And both of these are beautiful leathers. You can see they stamp very well. So if you want to use blind stamping, see how that antique's really nice. Now this is also stamped on the spine, but just beautiful, beautiful leather. I was not sure how I was going to feel about double shot, but I really actually like it. And one thing about double shot as well is it will scratch if you do that. But much like the Badalassi, that's all you do is you rub it out and the scratch will heal. So that is really cool. Horween won't do that. So Redbird, fantastic work. Really beautiful Bible. I am so excited to have an NASB 2020 in a super premium option. Love the color options here. Love the fact that it's blue, contrasted with that red. Just absolutely beautiful work. If you're in the market for a rebind, you're not going to find better work than Redbird Bibles. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.